The herringbone.
the Irish
Can't beat
herringbone.
it.
I am wearing the this one's called the Bruiser. So it's almost like yours. It's that classic scally cap look, but this one's like cotton. So this is like a warm weather one because it was such a nice day today.
I like the bruiser. It fits.
Nice.
Is it fits snug on your head or?
Oh yeah, it fits snug. It's comfy. It's light too, so it'd be good during those warmer days.
Yeah. Hey Ash, how you doing?
All
I like
right.
that new what is that? That new handle, the bariatric. Right.
You're
Go
cutting out
for
a
it.
little bit, bud.
I am.
Yeah, you're cutting out a little bit.
Of course I am. I mean, you know what I'm working with over here. You
Yeah,
know,
you're out in
poor
the cabin
connection.
in the woods, man.
Yeah, I just got the whole poor connection. Whatever. I mean, if y'all lose me tonight, I
Yeah, Tony's
tried
gonna be
Tony.
sitting here
Hold the phone.
talking by himself.
Yeah, I'm out here in the middle of nowhere, so y'all gotta excuse
Oh,
me.
Talk Barry to me just joined. What's happening? Speaking of Talk Barry to me, oh my God, Rab, is that a bariatric friendly
This is a
pizza?
cauliflower pizza. What's up, Fee? Go ahead, big body. What's happening?
Oh man,
I'm eating a cauliflower pizza. Chicken sausage sweetness is cauliflower crust.
is it
See if I can
cauliflower?
knock this whole thing down. Of course it is. What's up,
Not bad
Maria?
enough. All right.
Poor
Hey, guess what?
connection. Switch. What?
I was gonna say it's 8 o'clock.
801.
It's still
What's
8:01.
happening?
Oh
What we
yeah,
got on?
8:01. Who do we
It's
have
just me and
today?
you tonight,
It's
right?
just me and you. First time since
That's it. That's all we
week
got.
number one.
We'd like to
This should be
recap on our little episode that we shared with the very unfiltered last night.
Yeah, so we want to touch base on that one a little bit. Again, thank you to Barry Unfiltered. Thank you to Anna and Kate for having us on last night. That was a really, really good live. I really, really enjoyed it. That hour went by really fast.
Did you enjoy it though?
I did. I thought it was a great discussion.
Yeah.
Again, it's stuff that, especially for us, at least from our point of view, and for like, I think a lot of bariatric men, is something we don't really talk about. And maybe something that we're not comfortable talking about. How about you, buddy?
I was worried about you last night.
Why?
I thought you were going ready to cry.
Well, I did get a little
It would
emotional
have been
starting
a
to talk about it. It would have been a first.
I would have punched you in your
Ooh,
chest when I see you in New Jersey next Saturday.
it's all right. I would have knocked you on your froggy behind.
Nah, but we thoroughly enjoyed it. I did enjoy that conversation. It does give it that opportunity. Those conversations gives you the opportunity to become vulnerable, and I like being a man and being vulnerable. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, so am
I'm
I.
not ashamed of it by any means, and yeah, I mean that's right. Anna, frog butt, and all that. Vulnerable as hell. Welcome in, Jay.
Jay, how you doing? No, but I think it's good that you're. It's good to be vulnerable. It's good to be able to let some of that emotion out because, at least from my experience, if you bottle that in, it is probably the worst thing for you. It really will weigh down on you physically, mentally. It will break you down, and it's not easy being, feeling broken because it just makes you feel even worse. So being able to talk about that stuff and express yourself and to like release that stuff out into that energy out into the universe is It's a really good thing.
So let's go to that, man. Um,
Okay.
let's talk about this. Um, what about it the most bothers you? Is it the way you look? Is it the way you feel? Like, what is it the most that bothers you about body morphia
So I
as
think
a
for the
man?
most part, as a man,
Yeah,
you don't like, so when you look at yourself and you don't look how you feel like you should in your head, you feel worse. Like you don't feel comfortable in your own skin. You feel like you almost feel like you're 400 pounds again. You don't feel right. You're like, you know what? I weigh this much, but I still look like I weigh this. It's a really messed up feeling because like I'll have again today someone came up to me, never talked to me at all in the OR. Oh my God, you look so great. I just wanted to take the time to say, you look really, really good and you should be really proud of yourself. I don't know who you are, but again, it's
never
like,
spoke to me one time. Never.
but it's what the funny thing is, and I didn't talk about this last night, is not only does the loose skin like not only bother me just by like looking at and seeing it. I had to run down the stairs today because I was in a little bit of a rush going from the OR across to the other side of the hospital, and it hurts. That loose skin hurts. Like
How's it
you
hurt?
there that so it doesn't hurt on my body, but it hurts like in spots of where the loose skin is hanging, right at like where it all starts to curve. It hurts there. So I don't know if things are ripping away or if I have nerve endings tearing or like I have no idea. Does anyone else experience that if you got loose skin? Like it's the craziest feeling. I'm just like, why does this hurt? I'm like, and it hurts in the most like weird spots. Like it shouldn't like you would think it'd be like a spot that's like attached to your body. Like it's like it like where it would feel like it should be connecting to something, but it's not. It's in like a hanging roll. It's a weird spot. Oh, it
Did
ain't
you
chafing, buddy.
talk to your
No, this will be
provider about it?
no, this will be something that I do talk to them about, because it's not something new, and this is something that it has like so it started first, up around like just under my arm. It bothered that started first. That's the first spot that started to hurt. Now it's down like right around my midsection, right up to the like where my love handle is. So I don't know. It's a weird thing. And it's like a stabbing pain, like someone's hitting me with like pins and needles. Hey partner. So yeah, it's a little strange. It's don't know why it happens, but maybe I'll feel better when they cut everything off of me, because I think that's going to be the route I
Hey,
do
do you
go.
feel like so Tony, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
All right. So when I talk to you, I can tell that I'm delayed because of my connection. It's all messed up. But hopefully it'll catch up to us.
We're going to work
But
on
what
this.
my question is to you, yeah, do you feel like um do you feel the same now as that you did when you were overweight, 275 pounds heavier?
175 pounds heavier, but yeah, I don't I feel better. And again, I said this last night, like I shouldn't feel this way because I like physically I feel great. Like I said, I'm running. I'm on the staircase running. It's just insane because people had to wait for me to walk up the stairs last year. And I'm full on like I can run for the train if I have to run for the train. I could run if I need to get to the other side of the OR, even if it includes skipping the elevator and hitting the stairs. It's, you know, physically I'm in a hell of a lot better shape, but it's mentally a struggle some days. So, I mean, in
Are you
my eyes,
thinking
I
that
still see the other person.
yeah, you think you're leaning towards plastics?
Yeah. I don't think that
Yeah.
unless something drastically changes, if I drop some more weight and something drastically changes where I tighten up and I'm like a springboard and I'm 25 again. Unless that happens, I'm probably gonna end up getting the excess cut off because I know it's gonna bother me. And like I got Hank Hill, is it Hank Hill syndrome? I always call it that. So if you know what Hank Hill is from King of the Hill, it's all muffin top.
Yeah. You had the surgery for better health, right? And
Hmm.
you want to you not only just better health, you just want to feel better altogether. So
Yeah, I
everybody
mean,
has their own journey and their own feelings. So I believe that you're entitled to that. If that's what you want out of your journey, then you should definitely go for it, bro. And I'm here to support you with whatever it is that that I can support you with. And I wish you the best as you continue. You're working out, you know, um, and you still have a goal that you want to reach. So I
yeah,
guess when you get to that point, you'll have a decision to make, right? Then I'm just processing, thinking out loud.
yeah, and I will. So after I speak with my therapist in a few weeks, I'm going to probably reach out to my bariatric team, to the surgeons, because when I had my 1 year appointment, they had actually mentioned, oh, if you wanna schedule your consultation about skin removal, you can because you're eligible because you've lost so much weight already. I'm like, no, 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 I'll wait. But I was speaking with someone today who just actually they actually just got skin removal surgery at work, and they're like, it took like almost a year to get all of that stuff like squared away. So they said start ahead of time, even if it's just a consultation. You don't need to schedule anything. Just kind of feel it out, like see what they have to say, see what they have to offer, see what the cost is going to be. Because I may need to save. I might have to pay some of this stuff out of pocket depending on what I want to have done. See what my options are. I mean, that's probably a good idea is kind of plan ahead and then kind of have an idea. So when I do get to a certain point, I can make a decision when I get there.
Yeah, and I've heard, through other people's lives and conversations that it's how it's documented though too, So I think that's something to take into consideration so that insurance can cover it. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, well, that's what I mean. A lot of it, that's why, like, when I started speaking to my primary and I had mentioned the whole loose skin thing was starting to bother me. Um, and that's why I think he had mentioned, like, have you reached out to anyone else on your bariatric team? And I'm like, no, I actually haven't. So, like, I already talked to my nutritionist, and that's where the scheduling for the my therapist came in. So I think he understands that, if this is something that's gonna like bother me mentally, maybe it's not just like, oh, you lost 175 pounds. This is what's covered under it. It might be something more where I can get it covered under like maybe a mental health thing or whatever it is. But I don't know. It is what it is. So whatever I'm eligible for and whatever I can possibly afford, like I just want to feel better and I want to like look better. Um, I think that's probably the most important thing for me. I mean, I'm healthy, I'm happy, um, to a certain point. Obviously, the whole head thing with body issues. Like, I mean, I just want to be comfortable in my own skin again, and that's just my
Yeah.
that's part of being, that's being happy and healthier. It's not just physical, it's mental too. I want to be good. I want to be good in both spots.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks y'all for tapping the screen. 10,000 likes. We truly appreciate all your support here. Me and Tony are just kicking it, just hanging out, just me and him, kind of regrouping, slowing things down a little bit. Make sure you all have the opportunity on Sundays to check in with VSG Bestie or Talk Barry to me. She is in the chat. And follow her on Sunday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Mountain, and 5 p.m. Pacific. Also on Monday nights, don't hesitate to reach out and watch and follow
Barry
Barry.
Unfiltered.
Yeah, with Anna and Kate. And then Wednesday nights, we have the Barry
The Barry
sisters.
sisters.
The times and schedules, I don't know. But
So
I know
that
with the
it's
Barry
five
sisters,
thirty,
Pat,
5:30
yep,
Pacific.
yep.
So it's 8:30 our time on the East
Yep.
Coast.
Janaea, Bree, and Cara.
And
Definitely awesome.
don't forget, we were just on last Saturday on the Berry Gang, so check them out. They are definitely a vibe. I actually enjoyed my time. I popped in there, and they actually let Rab, myself, and Shar up there. So they are a definite vibe, and it was a good time. I had a great time on that live, and it's just more people in this community talking, discussing, keeping things real, and just being transparent with each other. And I like it. I think that this
The
community is
multiple
really coming to life.
I love the multiple flavors, man. I like all the flavors we get. We get a lot to choose from. You know what's funny, Tony? As I was thinking the other day, I don't even watch TV no more.
Neither do I.
I watch TikTok. You know what I'm saying? It's great. I love it. It's life. It's my life. It's my sobriety. It's what I choose. Some people feel like, they may spend too much time with it. Some people don't have time for it. Hey, that's up to you. That's what's going on in your life. But in my life, it's my everything right now. And it makes me feel good and keeps me in check. So I appreciate
I
all the support.
and I did catch a little bit of the struggle bus today on on IG. So I caught the struggle bus a little bit with Barry Nation, and I caught a little bit of Bariatric Society's live. They had a doctor on there, bariatric surgeon on that. So a
Oh,
lot
for
of good
real?
stuff. It's everywhere. Everyone's got something going on, and there's just so much stuff out there for us to be able to, for us to digest. So much good stuff, and I think that we have so many resources now, and there's so many people that are active in this community, like, and we have our options, and that's good. It's good to have options because if we only had one thing to view, sometimes it can get a little stale. So you there's a ton of people in this community just like giving us information and different points of view and perspectives, and I appreciate that.
Yeah, yeah, me as well. I've been paying attention a lot to running across Jay Salazar. He's in the comments right now, and man, that whole food scenario, that whole thing about dietary eating and watching what you eat, and it just becomes so overwhelming and taken out of context, man. People just live your life, follow your body, and you know what shit you shouldn't eat. I mean, you know what's good for you and what's bad for you. And when you indulge, I mean, use moderation. That's what the tool teaches you, right? The tool is teaching moderation, I think. I mean, for
Exactly.
me, the tool is teaching me moderation. So, I mean, enjoy your life. Just, you know, don't go back where you came from. Try not to anyway.
And that's the important thing to remember is that like we're teaching ourselves those habits, and we're teaching ourselves these habits early on. But if you're denying yourself and again, I'm not saying there is a right way and a wrong way. If you want to be restrictive in your diet and you want to deny yourself everything under the sun, that's your journey. That's what you want to do. But there are people that, If you want to have something, you want to have a little, you know what, a little piece of sugar. A little piece of sugar is not a bad thing, unless you have obviously things that are triggering with that. If it's bad for you to have sugar, then don't eat sugar. If it's bad for you to like go out and have fast food, then don't eat fast food. But you know what? If you have, all right, you go out, you have some fries. I went out for my anniversary dinner. I posted a small video. It was a big burger. I didn't eat the whole thing, but did I enjoy it? Yeah, you're damn right I did. And I mean that was like my indulgence. All right, I'm cool. I haven't had a burger since. Food police gonna come get me now?
Yeah. Yeah, I had a burger the other day too. I went to Five Guys and had one wrapped in lettuce. It was great. I ate half of it one day and half the next. It was awesome.
I'm not gonna say I love Five Guys. It's so sloppy and so greasy and so good. I have a
Yeah.
Five Guys down the street from me. I drive by it every single day, and I know that the reason why I don't go there is because I have no self-control. Because I would go in there, get a bag of Cajun fries, and I would stuff my face, and I would probably regret it. And again, that's my choice. You got to go to Five Guys. You have the self-control there. Me? No, I don't.
Yeah.
There are
I'm
certain
looking
triggers.
forward to this. This weekend is next weekend is going to be awesome. March 23rd, Bariatric Society is having a meetup event with a couple of speakers and a workout that's going on beforehand. It's bringing a lot of people together that we look forward to meeting. Tony and I will both be there. I can't
Yeah,
wait. I get to meet
this
Tony
is
for the first,
yeah.
put his little ass in the headlock. Um,
I'm gonna
but
jump up
yeah,
on your shoulders.
we're gonna look forward to it. We're definitely trying to start a hard push, and that campaign is to get 100 men at the bariatric retreat
In San
with
Diego.
Bariatric Society in San Diego in November. We
I
want to
think I
get
saw
100 men.
Bariatric Bro in comments, so like if you guys have questions, Bariatric Bro and Bariatric Society have all the information on the Bariatric Society website. And I know that I think Shar was on a panel for helping to choose the at least one of the scholarship winners for the that got to go on the retreat. So I mean there's information out there, but from what I hear, the bariatric retreat is like a great event. I wish I could go, but I know that you're going.
I'm going.
So there'll be some BME representation there. But I want to hear all about it. I expect phone calls and video calls while you're there.
I'll do it all through content. What's up, Triplet Dad? How you doing, man? Yeah, Janelle, we're gonna make some nice content. I'm looking forward to making some really nice content on the 23rd. It's gonna be
Yeah, we're
fun.
definitely
I
it's
can't
going
wait
to
for
be a
it.
good time. I can't wait because this has been my first event. I've never been to a bariatric event. I'm really excited. I hear that Bariatric Society throws a great party there. We're going to be at Top Golf. I'm going to be swinging for the hills. Uh, Everyone better duck because the golf
Very,
balls will be heading your way.
very action. Bro said we're going live. Kate will be there hanging out. Jason Smith
Yeah,
will be there. Jay
Jay Salazar is
Salazar
going to be
gonna be
there.
there.
Yeah, we're all going to be there. I can't wait. This
Yeah,
is
he'll
going to be
be
a
there.
good time.
Some some people that I've already met in person at other meetups are gonna be there. I'm looking forward to it. I'm eating a cauliflower pizza, chicken sausage, and it's got like some sweetness to it, but I like it. And I had RNY, so we'll see where I'm at by the end of this show or live. Tony,
So
you got a
I'm
plug?
gonna. You must have been reading my mind because I was about to plug something because I forgot to take my vitamin. So I'm gonna take my vitamin right now, and I have a new one. So everyone knows that I was raving about the creamsicle one from Bariatric Pal on my calcium chews. I've got caramel apple now.
Is it real though? Is it really real caramel apple?
Is it a
Or is it
real
just
caramel
caramel?
apple? No. This
I
is like
mean, I
you can
know it's
taste
not a
caramel
real
apple,
caramel apple, dude. Dude, man. I know it's not a
bro.
caramel apple, man. But I mean, it's got to taste like caramel for sure. But does it have any apple to that? I mean, tell us what it does.
Whoa, so appley. It's righteous.
Oh man. Hell
I
yeah.
also multivitamins. Don't forget multivitamins. And anyone who was watching Talk Barry to me on Sunday, and just the horror story of not what happens when you don't take your vitamins. I don't really miss my vitamins all that
What
often, but
happened?
that's what was it?
You go
Erica
blind.
was talk.
You can go blind.
Yeah,
Yeah, she lost her eyesight. She couldn't see. Can you imagine not taking your vitamins and then you can't see?
never
Y'all
mind
better be
everything else
taking
that
y'all
happens.
vitamins. I'm trying to.
Oh, I know. Take your
That was
vitamins.
a horror story, Jay. She woke up and couldn't no longer see. She couldn't see. So, Jay says suddenly I no longer have ADHD. Yeah. No. She couldn't see, man. It's real. Hey Dooley.
Yeah, it's
It's real. It's
but
real out there in the field. Take your
I
vitamins.
think I
Drink your
think it
water.
happens out. Yeah, I think it happens out in this community more than more than we hear. Especially because it again, bariatric vitamins. This is not the cheapest lifestyle we chose for ourselves, but like bariatric pal. So, and if it's a cost thing, I do have a code with bariatric pal. Um, so if you click in my
What color
link,
you got, Tony? What color?
all
Uh-huh.
right, well, I don't like saying it because it's actually my full name. And for some reason, Bariatric Pal thought it would be great to use my full name. So it
Oh, we
is
all know.
Tony
Bari.
Doyle 85. And you can get 15% off your vitamins. And not just your vitamins, it's 15% off your whole order. So whatever is in the Bariatric Pal store, you want to get
15%.
snacks, you want to get vitamins, 15%, bro. So,
That's awesome. It's amazing. Is
but
that
yeah,
all you got, bro?
um, for now, we'll talk later. But yeah, definitely take your vitamins. It's an important thing. You don't want to go blind. You don't want to lose your teeth. You want your friend downstairs to work. You know, important. Take your vitamins.
The
And if
link's
you
in the
can't afford
bio.
them, link in the bio. Yeah, I mean, important. You can't. Not something you want to forget. And yeah, we joke about it right now, but like it's an important thing. It's so many people talk about taking their vitamins in this community, and again, it's an expensive lifestyle. There's so many of us out there that have either a code, get the 15% off. There's some people with other codes. I know that people have ProCare Health, and I'm not trying to promote other people, but you know what? I'm promoting people taking their vitamins. I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything, dude. I want everyone in this community, whether it's from me or from someone else in this community. If you can get a discount from someone, get a discount. Get the vitamin. Find the cheapest one. As long as it's giving you the vitamins that you need. A bariatric vitamin's important. It's important to your health. I want everyone in this community to be okay. I don't want people's teeth falling out. I don't want the hair falling out. I don't want them going blind. So that is my PSA for the night.
And I got to tell you, my PSA for the night is that's it for me, is half of that pizza. RNY. That's about it. Before I
Yeah, I
sit
didn't want
around
to see you
here
get it.
and
I was
and
wondering if you were going to attempt to eat that whole
start.
thing.
Nah, man. That's it. That's enough.
Yeah,
I don't want to
God
start
forbid you.
foaming or dumping.
Well, God forbid you eat that whole pizza. And this is actually going to lead us into our next discussion because I think that both of us have talked about this, and I think we're both kind of pissed off about a lot of this stuff. And I think it's about time we speak up about this. I lightly touched about this after our live last week. We did a small little after party live after dinner with Jay there, and I lightly
And
touched
we're gonna
about it
do it
about
again.
content. We're going to do it again right now.
Are we doing it
Yeah, sure. Why
tonight?
not? Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it again tonight. Why not?
Because then
We
we'll
had some
bring
fun.
people up on the panel and they can tell us how they feel about it,
Yeah, we'll do
right?
that. And it'll be an open panel, male, female after this live. It'll be open panel for everyone. And we can have a really good discussion about this because Rav and I want to talk about this. And it's all about the food police and judgment and just the all right, you know what?
Negativity, man.
Just the bullshit going on, the bullshit in this community going that goes on with people and judgment and telling people, whether they're doing something right or wrong. And I don't think everyone has ill intent. I think it's just the way it's delivered to people. I think a lot of people have, they want to help, but I think it's their delivery and how they're trying to help that comes off the wrong way. And I want to say that because I'm trying to look in the good in a lot of people in this community because there are a lot of great people in this community. But I think that there's a lot, the food police is real. And
Oh, so
it's almost
yeah.
everyone's like, oh, everyone's journey is different. And we have to make it our own. And some of these people are the first people to be like, why are you eating that? You shouldn't eat that. It's going to make you fat. You're going to put all the weight back on. I did this and you're not doing this. And this is why you're not successful as me. And it it goes like it's like a hair across my ass, bro. It really is. And it pisses me off that people are like this in this community because we're all better than that. We all talk about being better people and we are I'm not saying we, but there are people in this community that are turning into the exact people that they hated when
No, you did.
they were overweight.
No, no, they didn't. They didn't go from bully to being the bully. Is that what you're saying, Tony? From
Yeah, I
bully
mean,
to being the bully?
that's exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah. So, the whole being unaccepted, treated like a piece of shit, looking down on someone because you've made it further than the last person, or you may feel like you look better than someone else, or you may feel like that you're dieting or eating better than the next person, or you lost more weight than the next person and y'all had the same surgery but you started at the same weight, so now you look all pretty or you look all handsome now and you're feeling yourself and you're making the next person who didn't have the same results feel like shit and you're straight up just throwing it up in their face, all that shit. You mean that shit? Yeah, it
Yeah.
happens in this community, fortunately, and it it sucks. Like because you feel like sometimes that this is the safest place to be, and we always run across that everything isn't for everybody scenario, and for me like the people in my circle who I interact with or communicate with in this community, I really focus on the fact that they're just 100% genuine, real people, and I have no shady shit with them. Um, but but you run across it, and it just throws me for a loop to even understand how that is even a thing coming from a whole community full of people who have never been accepted ever in the way that they wanted to be accepted. Now, I'm not going to say that they haven't been accepted because everybody's different in their own way. But speaking for me, I haven't been accepted in a way that I thought I should have been throughout the majority of my life because I was overweight and I was being judged. But then to turn around and then bring that back to a bunch of people, the majority of the people in the community who suffer mentally with what they're putting their body through, what they may go through outside of just, having the surgery or being overweight, just all of that. Like I I constantly can't talk enough about how much this community is consistently supporting me, but at the same time, it picks and chooses who they support when it should just be everybody. And when you see that negative thing, I know everything can't mix and match, y'all. I know where some things ain't for everybody. It's not your cup of tea. I get it. But man, how hard is it just to show some love, man?
Yeah.
Like seriously, I just don't
We don't have
understand
to
it.
like each other's content, but we can respect each other's content. There's stuff that Rab and I don't agree on, and we might have we will have disagreements. There's a lot of stuff we do agree on, but we find common ground on stuff, and we respect each other's journey. His journey is different than mine. Again, I lost 175 pounds. I ain't got no damn right to tell anybody what they're doing right or wrong. I can try to give them a little bit of guidance, like, hey, this worked for me. But you know what? I'm not your doctor. I'm not your therapist. I'm not your nutritionist. The only person that knows what they need is you or the people that know all your blood lab work and they know physically what you need and what you I'm not we're on here just talking on a platform, documenting our journeys, and then trying to be supportive of other people in this community. That is what we are doing. And I love doing this, but I will not judge someone. If someone is having a hard time, I'm going to support them. If someone is having, you know, a great amount of success, I'm going to celebrate that success with them. But to sit here and watch people who I consider my friends and my bariatric family defend themselves for the way they document their journey is it's bullshit to me. And it pisses me off that I have to watch people defend themselves, especially when I know that they've been successful, that they don't come out there, they support everyone. They're some of the biggest cheerleaders in this community, and they have to defend themselves for being the cheerleaders in this community and being like vital members of this community and being leaders in this community. And they shouldn't be attacked like this. I don't care how successful you are in your journey, you are no better than anyone else in this community. And I have a ton of friends in this community that are some of the best people I've met, and they have made me successful because they have helped me get through the toughest parts of my journey over the past year. And it's a damn shame that, and there's not a lot of them out there. There are haters out there. But again, I'm looking on the brighter side, saying that maybe their delivery is just wrong. Maybe they're going about it the wrong way. Maybe it's like, hey, you know what? You were trying to help them, but you know what? Maybe present it in a more positive way instead of coming out and saying, hey, you know what? You shouldn't do that at all. Hey, you know, we do as content creators, and I don't consider myself a content creator, but I do release content. So somewhere along the line, someone's going to consider me a content creator. Whether I'm a good one or a bad one, it doesn't matter. What I put out into the universe, someone's going to see, and whether they find it negative, positive, if it resonates with them, or they just see it and they're like, oh, this guy again walking the stairs, and they flip it. It is what it is. I'm either going to resonate with people or I'm not going to resonate with people. I'm willing to accept that. But never do I ever put something out there where I'm putting someone down or saying something is wrong with how someone's journey goes. And I don't think any of us have a right in this community to say that about anybody.
Yeah, I like the things Miss Pep is saying. It's not the words of others that hurt me. I'm immune to it. It's the fact, that I rip myself apart. Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like I identify with that big time. I rip myself apart, but that's where it should end. Like, and then knowing that and we all should know that we're our own worst enemy. Like, we're ripping ourselves down continuously. Me and Tony, we just had this conversation about body dysmorphia. Like, we rip ourselves down all the time. But to have someone who's supposed to be supporting you, to find an outlet with people who are going through the same things that you're going through, or can share the same experiences that you're experiencing, and you try to get away from what you're going through in life because no one outside understands what the fuck you're going through, and then you come here and then people just completely just tear you down out of nowhere. People you don't even know, people that you respect, like Tony said, people that you look up to, and they tear you down. It just, it's really hurtful to see. Um, for the most part, I personally am happy to be a part of this community, and I will continue to be because I know what I bring to the community. And it's 100% love all the time. Tony,
Mhm.
100% love all the time. Support, period. And it's like most people are like, okay, yeah, they could have that misconception that they want to make some money. I definitely would love to make money off social media for sure. I don't know anybody who wouldn't want to go platinum on social media and make some money. But at the end of the day, like Tony, my brother, has says to me all the time, it ain't about the money. It ain't about the affiliates. It's about that one person that you can reach, that you might touch, that you might. I mean, you got people that are leaving the community that bring so much to the community because of the way that they're treated, and people are missing out on that opportunity for what they bring because of how they're being treated. And we're supposed to be freaking adults. Like, we're going through some mental shit, and then we just find ourselves tearing each other down. I mean, I know this isn't the majority of us, but it's some of us, and one of y'all might be listening. So I mean, I'm not trying to speak about bullying on top of bullying and then bullying you, or if that could be possibly be you and how you present or what you bring to the table, how you may make people feel, whatever it may be. That's your business. That's who you are. But I'm just saying, just take into consideration, people have feelings. People are mentally ill. People are having a hard time with this shit. Some people are faking it. Some people put on a smile and have this conversation like it's all good. Like, I could be sick. Y'all, if you look, I'll mention my content. That shit about obesity, the fight, this shit is real, man. This is not a game. Y'all fuck with people's lives when you hurt them like that. Pay attention to what you're saying, how you're delivering it. And at the end of the day, love always wins. If you're loving people and kind and caring and supportive, how the fuck do you lose? I don't care what color, denomination, screen, creed, whatever, however you identify, whatever. It don't make no difference. Love, man. It always wins.
Now, do you think that it could be people projecting their insecurities upon others and how they're presenting, these statements towards, again, if you're telling someone that they're doing something wrong, again, it's none of our business how people are responsible for their own journey. Again, I look myself in the mirror every single day, and I tell myself, one of the things I tell myself is I am the one responsible for myself today. I'm the one responsible for the success of my journey. If I choose to go binge eat, I accept the responsibility that I'm probably going to pay for it later. If I decide that I'm going to fall off track and I'm going to binge eat for the next 2 weeks and I'm going to put on 15 pounds like that, who's responsible for that? Myself. I'm an adult. I can make my own decisions. I'm responsible for my own demise. I'm responsible for my own success. I'll be there to support people to help pick them up if they're feeling down about it. And I hope that someone would be out there to do the same thing for me. But I am not going to be like, hey, you know what? You're hurting yourself. You're doing the wrong thing. and then project it in a negative way to tell them that they're a failure and they're gonna, they're doing things wrong, and you're gonna put them down and talk down to them, because that's the last thing you need to do. If someone's feeling down and they're binge eating, or they've fallen back into bad habits and they're lost and they can't find their way, they need more than just us telling them that they're doing something wrong. You know what? If they want to get some type of constructive criticism or something, let them go see their doctor or their therapist, because at least they can professionally provide them with things that they need. If we're, you know what? I'll tell someone if they're struggling, all right, let's get you back on track. I'll be there. I'll support you. What do you want to talk about? What can we do? Let's formulate something that we can like get you back on track until you see a therapist or you see your doctor. Like, how do we make you successful? That's what you do. You lift them up, you help them back up. They've fallen down, lend that hand and pick them back up. That is our responsibility in this community. I just can't
And
see tearing
also,
someone down.
right. Also, it's like, um, I wouldn't I consider myself a upcoming content creator.
Dude, I like
I'm
your stuff,
learning
Nick.
I'm learning the ropes. I'm learning how to deliver. I know what I'm finding out what works. I'm trying to understand the hashtags. It's fun. It's like it's like a hobby to me. You know, I love doing it. I love making people feel good about themselves. I like being happy. It makes me feel good. Um, and I get off of that type of stuff for myself because I was so effed up when I was younger. Like I was such a screwed up dude when I was younger. Like you wouldn't want to walk down the street with me. You know what I'm saying, Tony? Like I was a terrible human being. And for me to try to I'm just trying to turn my life around. You know, I have been over the past 30 years, 20, 25 years. And just how about, just trying to become memorable in people's lives? Like whatever it takes. Like when I come into contact with you, or I shake your hand, or we have a conversation, or we interact in some way, shape, or form, my whole goal, unintentionally, not intentionally, but unintentionally, my goal is how can I become memorable in this person's life? How can I make sure that this person will never forget who I was? And I tell you how. The only way how, and that's just to show love, just acceptance and love. I want to treat people the same way I want to be treated. I live by my design, not being assigned. In other words, I want to live by my own design, my own life, how I want to live it by my design, not by what someone is going to dictate on me as an assignment. So, yeah, I just feel like, moving forward, you all and those of you in the chat, Tony and I are going to hook up and go live after the show to bring a panel. If you all want to come join us, please do at 9 o'clock. I'd say give it around 9:05, 9:10 to take a breather and recap and kind of absorb what we just talked about. And then we'll go live again at 9 o'clock and talk about, if anyone wants to bring it up and have a conversation about it, we're here. We'll dedicate another hour of time to, kind of think it out, talk it out, because I know this is really setting in with a lot of you. So,
And I honestly, and again, the amount of time in Rab, I have a limited amount of time on this platform. I try to really try to balance my life out. I don't do it very well, but I do tend to spend my time on here, and when I do spend my time on here, I want it to be impactful, but I want it to be a positive impact. And I don't have time for games. I don't have time for people to be putting each other down. And I know I'm ranting about this, and I'm going to keep ranting about it. It's been weighing on my mind. It's been pissing me off. I have too many friends defending themselves, and it's just one of those things that just it sucks. Because when you look at this community is so great, and there's so many positive aspects about this. but there are only a few things that can really ruin it. And I mean, again, it's life. There's drama everywhere. People love drama, and there's people from outside this community that come in and cause drama, upon us. And there's going to be trolls, but it's all in how we deal with it. And again, a lot of times I notice when people, when bad shit happens on this platform, I see a lot of people rally. Everyone in this community rallies around each other. Whether someone, I've seen people, unfortunately, I've seen people pass. The community rallied together. We've seen mishaps happen on just bariatric events. The community rallies together. So I've seen really great things where people rally against each other and that's the great stuff about this community. But the small things that really can ruin it are the people that just come out, and I think it's just the way they're presenting it. And people, again, we all share views with each other. But I think in how we do it, we need to be responsible in how we do it, because we don't know who the other person is personally on the other side. People are documenting their journeys. And you might see one thing in that content, but you don't know why that person is putting that content out there. You don't know who they are. You don't know what they're dealing with. You don't know what they've been with. And I think it's responsible or irresponsible for us to go and attack someone on that, because we don't know what the reaction is on the other side of that camera. They might come back and fight back on camera, but the minute that camera goes off, no one knows what they're dealing with when that camera light goes off. And I think it's really we need to think about how we put things out into the universe and who we put that out towards and how responsible we are or how irresponsible we are. And I think we need to take ownership of what we do. And I think it's this is one of the this is another thing that I've like really talked about, and I know we've talked about this on personal calls, but is the responsibility of this community and the responsibility of content creators in this community. There's a lot of us, and there's bigger content creators than us, and like the really big ones. And I think those are the ones that are always in the limelight, and those are the ones that always seem to be fighting off people and haters. And we've seen some really dramatic stuff happen on this platform. And yeah, everyone eats it up, and everyone loves drama. But you know what? The people that are on the other end of that are dealing with that stuff, I really do feel for them. And it's not fair to them because it's all in the limelight, and there are so many people talking and so many people getting into each other's ears, and it just becomes one thing to another. And you know how the people like to gossip, and it's unfortunate that people have to deal with this on this platform. I'm pretty sure that um, I'm not sure how much of this is going to get out to the community and how much of the rant's going to get out to the community about what we're saying. But you know what? If the haters come, they come. A lot of this stuff had to be set, and I think we had to air this stuff out today. All right, I gotta catch
I
my
really,
breath.
I really don't have anything else to say. I'm, I'm, I'm kind of done with it.
Yeah, I think I can. I don't think I can rant about it anymore right now. So, but I am gonna do another shameless plug. So
Yeah, we're gonna keep having this conversation in a live when we go off of this live. Tony and I will go live if you guys want to
yeah,
consider or not consider, but continue this conversation on a live. We're gonna go live and open the panel up. We can talk about it for sure.
hey Rab, have you noticed?
What plug you
I don't
got?
have that. I don't have that dry skin around my face anymore. Like especially
And
around the
how
nose and
that,
stuff.
Tony?
And oh, I'll tell
How'd
you
you
how I've
pull
done
that
that.
off?
So again, another shameless plug. So again, another thing that we don't talk about, another thing that guys don't talk about, and I don't know if it's just a macho thing, but skincare. And I don't care who you are in this community, we all get dry skin. I've had horrible dry skin for a year. And I actually got some skincare oil from JoJo, and this is from the Bariatric Skin and Hair Care. I've been using this thing a month. I'm telling you, it's like a baby's ass on my face. It really is. It completely changed the just the complexion of like my skin. Like, and I've had dry skin in like odd places, like the back of my shoulders. Excuse to get a back rub. Yeah. And I had gator legs. I like seriously, the dry skin on my legs, it was like scales gone. So I don't know why I sat on this for a year, and why it took me so long. I tried every skin cream under the sun, Gold Bond, um, hemp creams. It's just like ridiculous amount of products that did not work. And this little bottle, and I'm seriously, I've had this thing a month, and I'm only like I'm like right here. I'm not even halfway, and it lasts. A little bit goes a long way. It's crazy how good how good this is. So,
Well, there's more than that. There's more than that. Like it's got
oh,
that
there's other
aroma, that lemon zest aroma that you smell, and you rub it in
yeah,
your beard and all over your nose and your head. It
dude. My
just
beard is
feels real
softer now.
smooth. Yeah,
My beard is
yeah,
actually
and
softer.
the ladies like the smell of it.
Yeah,
Smells.
it's really good. I'm like, it's crazy, and yeah, my wife does like the smell of this stuff. So it's definitely well worth the money. But there's other stuff on that website. Like there's stuff for like for well, it's not going to help me because I have no hair. But if you're losing your hair, there's hair oil in there. There's I think Anna has some stuff with the that did some stuff with her for a face mask. I mean, there's so much stuff on that website that you could check out that, bariatric patients need. I do have a code in my bio, and that one is Tony D78. So check that out. You will get a discount code with that. So another shameless plug, and that's how I'm going to wind down this live in with a smile.
With a smile on your face.
I need
Hey
to smile.
y'all,
I was ranting this whole hour.
thanks for all the love. Thanks for coming to hang out with us tonight. We're gonna go live again for another hour so we can bring people up on the panel. We're gonna take about 5 or 10 minutes to take a break and process the conversation that we just had. Barry Mother, how you doing, ma'am? Good to see you. Good to have you. 30,000 likes. That is amazing. We appreciate all
Yeah.
the support as usual. Um, Check out VSG Bestie. Talk Barry to me on Sunday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Mountain, and 5 p.m. Pacific. Also, don't hesitate to watch tomorrow. The Barry Sisters will be on tomorrow night, 5:30 p.m. Pacific. The rest of them times, I'm sure one of the members of that Barry Sisters crew is in the comments. They can share the time. And every Monday, pull in, check out Barry Unfiltered on Monday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I hope to see you all on the 23rd Bariatric Society meetup in New Jersey. It's
Edison, New
going to
Jersey.
be Edison, New Jersey. Hey, when is that Bridgerton that
Oh, the Bridgerton event.
just
That is coming up too. I think that's this month too.
yeah,
But
I think the ticket
I think it's
sold
around the
out.
same time. I think that's pretty much around the same time as the Edison one. So if you're down in
Yeah,
the Orlando, Florida area, and actually, you know what? That is actually sold out because I think Anna said that on Sunday during the live because
yeah.
Anna is
It's
um
sold out, but it don't mean there's not going to be a party going on. As far as
oh
if I remember correctly, Barry Mother said there's going to be some type of '80s party or something. You need tickets to get into the '80s party. You take the tickets outside to the bar, the club, somewhere. It ain't all just going to be there. Get around your people, hang out with all your lovely bariatric community brothers and sisters while you got a chance to, y'all. I tell you, I encourage you to go to as many bariatric meetups as you possibly can. It's a great feeling. Sometimes, you resonate and hang out and have a good time with people. Everything ain't for everybody, but you
Nope.
definitely will find a way to have a good time. There's always something there for somebody. Everything ain't for everybody, but enjoy your life. Live it to the fullest. Cut back
Exactly.
on the booze. Be happy. Stay happy. What'd you say, Tony?
I said we make a lot of great connections with people on this platform, and the opportunity to go out and meet these people and to hang out with them and enjoy life. I mean, honestly, we lost all this weight to have a healthier lifestyle. Go out there and enjoy yourself. Go out there and enjoy your life. We can't just sit on this platform all day. We can actually go out and do stuff now. So go out there and enjoy yourselves. Have a good time. Enjoy that life. Make those special memories, and so you have moments to remember.
It is the damn cookie pizza. Hey, we love y'all. Thanks for playing with us tonight. And if
Yeah.
we hurt
Thank you.
anybody's feelings, we weren't intending to. We just love y'all. And
Yes.
we want
And
y'all to feel the love. We'll see y'all next Tuesday at what time, Tony?
8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Mountain, and
Now,
5 p.m. Pacific.
boom! We love y'all. Thanks for all the likes and the follows. Peace, love, and soul.
Have a good night, everyone.